When we talk about a true coaching organization, we have to look at it from a hierarchy standpoint. So often in coaching, we talk about where do we start? What's the best place to start? Often on our side of the equation, we get people asking us, would you be willing to do a pilot program? See, to really establish a true coaching organization, you cannot have a fractional commitment. But when we look at the organization, we have to look at it from a hierarchy standpoint and what are those interdependencies in those relationships. So at the top, we have our executive team, our chief executive officer, our chief operating officer, our chief financial officer, our head of human resources, and what have you. Then we have upper level management, typically vice presidents or directors. And then we have middle management, whether it be team supervisors or managers. And no matter the organization type, there's certainly more than one level. Then we get down to something called this employee level. And typically we have intrinsic or extrinsic employees. Intrinsic meaning they love their job, they don't see a promotion or they don't want to move up. But certainly you're going to have extrinsic employees, those people who want to move up in the organization. So it begs the question, how do we build a true coaching organization? What is the value of the executive team coaching? What's the value of upper level management coaching? What's the value of middle management coaching? What's the incredible value of teaching future leaders, called extrinsic employees, to become managers? So when we look at coaching, coaching ultimately has to go in three different directions. We must have the ability to certainly coach downward, meaning to our direct reports. But can your organization coach sideways in a peer-to-peer fashion, providing peers who do not directly report to you that you can coach them and they're receptive to that coaching? And then coaching upward, coaching someone above you on the org chart for the betterment of the organization, providing insight, feedback, questions that allow a conversation to ensue for the betterment of the organization and potentially its customers. So when you look at a true coaching organization, are the people on your executive team coaching, or are they working with outside coaches? Upper level management, are they coaching middle management to coach? Middle management, are they coaching employees, whether intrinsic or extrinsic? And last, are you working with employees not only to coach one another, but to position them to learn how to coach and lead as it relates to becoming a future manager? So if your organization has these components of everybody coaching at all the levels and in all three directions, you truly have a coaching organization.